We have a fire drill at 11 o'clock. I don't know why, but it's right in the middle of this. So basically, I'm going to do the things like we would normally do in a fire drill. You guys just sit there until it's done.
So you're going to take us outside?
Yeah, I'll take you outside.
That's
With
the best day ever, then. Make sure to
With
mute
stuff.
your computer, okay?
I don't know when it's going to happen. I just know it's happening soonish. So when it happens, sorry if you have headphones on, but your ears might die.
Oh man.
Guess what? I might start recording.
I'm already at school, so it's gonna hurt twice.
Alrighty, so here is our warm-up. We're going to do, I think it's around 11, so we have some time. We're going to start with our warm-up. I'm going to give you guys about 7 minutes, play some music. So go ahead and be working on your warm-up.
Okay.
Your 4 questions there, writing a ratio, and then making that a fraction, decimal, and a percent. And then you're finding the LCM. Then you're dividing some fractions, and then you're multiplying some decimals. So go ahead and take a little bit of time to work on those, please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, about 3 minutes left.
song's from Napoleon Dynamite.
Is it?
Yeah, at the beginning when they're showing all the different faces and all characters' names.
All right. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go over these. So, there it is. Online. There we go. Okay. We have 4 problems here. Let's go ahead.
I forgot how to do the ratio thing, simplify fraction and all that. That one's hard for me to understand.
That's right. Ratio though, so we're doing the ratio of girls to boys that were in that picture, right? I don't even remember. How many girls were there?
I don't remember either.
I don't either. Anybody get that? I'll go click back over to it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 girls and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys. So 4 girls, 5 boys. Keep that in mind. 4 girls, 5 boys. Okay. So we need to write a ratio of girls to boys. How many girls were there? What did I just say? 4. And then we can use our colon as our ratio. And then how many boys?
5.
5. So our ratio of girls to boys is 4 girls to 5 boys. Okay. Now we need to make this into a fraction, decimal, and a percent. Remember, a ratio can be written as a fraction. You just write it, the first number 4 over our second number 5. 4 girls to 5 boys. You just write it as a fraction instead. Okay? Then he wants us to take this fraction and change it into a decimal and a percent. So let's start with fraction. How do I change a fraction to a decimal? What's the process I need to use?
Fraction to a decimal?
Fraction to a decimal.
Put down 80.
Well, yes, that's the answer, but how do I get it?
Put an 8 down an A and 0.
Yeah, but how are you getting 80? We need to know how to get it. What are you doing?
It's a divide.
Yeah, we have to take the top 4 and divide it by 5. So take 4 and divide it by the number 5. Because you are correct, Charlie. It is 80. You
Do
just
you want to know what I did?
memorized it because this is one you should have memorized.
No, I multiplied both of them by 2 and then put a 0 behind them.
Oh, to get 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
To get 80 out of 100.
Okay. So the way that most of you guys will do it, though, is take the top number and divide it by the bottom. So 4 divided by 5, which is not possible. So we have to add our decimal and a 0. But bring your decimal straight up. Now, how many times does 5 go into 40?
8.
8 times. Good. 5 goes into 40 8 times. So our decimal here is 8/10. Okay. Now we need to take this decimal and change it to a percent. Remember, you already have your decimal there. To change it to a percent, what do I do?
Put a 0. Move the decimal 2 times, even if it has 1.
Yeah. So Charlie, you are right. We do need to add a 0 because we're going to move it 2 times to the right. 1, 2 times. We have a place value that has nothing there, so we need to add a 0, and it becomes 80%. So our ratio is 4 to 5. Our fraction is 4/5. Our decimal is 8/10 or 80 hundredths, and our percent is 80%. How'd you guys do? That's what we're doing this week. Good? Bad? Is it all right? Okay.
Yeah, I did good.
Let's do our next one. Least common multiple. We need to start with our factor trees, 16 and 12. Okay. What numbers multiply to 16? Are we still there? What numbers multiply to 16?
8 and 2.
Good. 8 times 2. We'll circle our 2 because it's prime, but we know that more goes into 8. What numbers go into 8?
4 and 2.
4 times 2. And again, we can circle our 2. What about 4? What goes into 4? 4? Good. 2 times 2. Okay, and then we're done with that one. 2, 2, 2, 2. Now we need to figure out what multiplies into 12.
3 and 4.
3 times 4. We can circle our 3 because it's prime. What about 4? What multiplies to 4?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Good. Okay. Now we need to do our LCM and GCF and our matching stuff. So LCM, GCF. I'm going to put the numbers for 16 on top. So we have 2, 2, 2, 2. And now we need to do our matching. Is there a 3 to match for the GCF?
No,
No. So where do I put it?
on the top.
Good. We need to put our 3 on the top. What about a 2? Can I match a 2?
Yes.
Yep. What about another 2?
Yes.
Yep. And we're done. Now we only need to find the LCM. So what do I do with the 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and a 3? Multiply. Good. And what do you get?
8 times 3.
Not 8 times
That's
3.
16 times 3. 24.
It's 16 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And
That'd
16,
be adding to get 8. 24?
yeah, 16 times 3 is?
Oh, that's a hard one. 48?
48. Good. 48.
See that one in my head because if I knew what 15 times 3 was, but 16 times 3 was like
Yep.
a different story.
Alrighty, now let's go ahead and do our, what's this called? Dividing fractions. We need to first get 2 fractions. We have one that's just a fraction, 4/5, but we need this 3.5 to be an improper fraction. How do I change that? Any ideas? How do I change 3 1/2?
You gotta multiply 1 and 6. Gotta multiply
3 times 2. And then add the top. So what's 3 times 2?
6 plus 1 is 7.
Good. Take your whole number, multiply by the denominator, you get 6. Add 1, you get 7. So 7 over 2 divided by 4/5. So now that we have two fractions, we need to do our what? What are the letters?
KCF.
Okay, KCF. Keep change flip. So we're going to keep 7 halves the same. What do I change division to?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. And 4/5 flips to become what?
5 over 4.
5 over 4. And now I can multiply straight across. What is 7 times 5?
35.
35 over 2 times 4?
8.
Good.
Kaylin.
Now, not completely done. We still need to simplify this. It's improper, so we need
That's
to
divide it.
we need to divide it. Good. 35 divided by 8. So we'll do that right here. How many times does 8 go into 35?
4.
4 times. You subtract 32 and you get 3. So 4 is our whole number. 3 is our remainder, so it goes on top. And 8 is what we divided by, so it goes on the bottom. Can I simplify 4 and 3/8 any farther?
No.
Nope, that's our answer. Good. One more problem, number 4 on there. We were multiplying some decimals. Does anybody know what the decimals were, so I don't have to switch back over? Anybody? Don't remember? I'll write it down. 4.86 times 1.7. Alrighty, so here's our decimals. We need to multiply these. When you multiply decimals, you do not need to line anything up. You just multiply. So, what's 7 times 6?
42.
42. Okay, then we have 7 times 8.
56.
56 plus 2 is what? Or sorry, plus 4. $56 plus 4?
60.
60. Carry your
60.
six. Then we have 7 times 4 plus 6. What do you guys got? 7 times 4? Are we still there? Are we alive?
28.
Good. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 6 is 'Anybody? 28 plus 6? I don't mind just like chilling here. 28 plus 6.
34.
Thank you. 34. Now we need to put a 0 here for a placeholder. Now we have 1 times 6. 1 times 6.
6.
Thank you. 1 times 8.
8.
And 1 times 4.
4.
8.
4. And then we add 2 plus 0.
0 or 2.
2. And then 0 plus 6.
6. 6.
6. 4 plus 8.
12. 12.
12. And then 1 plus 3 plus 4.
Is plus 1 is 9.
1 plus 3 plus 4.
Yeah. 8.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, I saw the 8 and then I added one
No,
more.
yeah. Pretty good. And then to figure out where our decimal goes, we have to figure out how many place values are behind our decimal. So we have 1, 2, 3 place values behind our decimal in our problem. So in our answer, we move it 1, 2, 3 times. So 8.262. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Got a couple minutes until this fire drill. So we're going to get quizzes going. So you guys will probably just we'll be doing quizzes while you while the fire drill happens. So I'm going to present my screen.
It's going to be an unusual quizzes.
Yeah. I'll probably have the sound off so that it doesn't
No, I want to
kill
hear the sound.
You want to hear the fire drill, the fire alarm?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I
No.
do.
If
I
you
haven't
don't
heard
want
one in so long.
Okay, if you don't want to hear it, turn your volume down a little bit. We're going to play the quizzes. I'd like everybody to join it.
Okay.
And play along. So here is our thing. When the fire drill does happen, I'm not going to be very talkative probably because I'm going to have to do the steps that I'm supposed to do as a teacher for the fire drill and get outside or get us outside. I'll bring my computer, but it'll be loud. I probably won't have my mic on. I'll probably turn my mic off after the fire drill starts.
Okay.
So just do your quizzes, finish it up. Hopefully by the time you guys are done with your quizzes, the fire drill will be over and we can do the activity we're going to do. Sound good?
Activity? Or is
Yeah, it actually already posted, I think, on Google Classroom. We're going to do it together, and then you guys will depending on the amount of time we have, and then you guys will probably go do your stuff.
I'm going to be watching the minutes so I know what time it's going to happen at.
Yeah, I am too. I don't like fire drills very much.
They are fun because you get to take a break from class.
That's why I don't like them.
Why?
Because we have to.
Don't you get to take a break from teaching for a little bit?
No, because it disrupts the lesson.
One time I was eating a snack and I jumped straight out of my chair when I heard it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I guess I should get my mask on.
Miss Jones, we should have saved one of the fun ones for today.
We wouldn't have had time anyway. All right, got my mask just in case.
Miss Jones?
Can we do 2?
Yeah, Brad, what's up?
When I typed in the code, I typed it in different, so I went into a different class, and it was a different language.
What is this one about?
Did you get in this one though?
Yeah, I got back. I went into this one now.
Okay, that's good. That's kind of fun though.
What is this one about?
It's
Mine
still
was
about
the
conversions. You're going to be converting between fractions, decimals, and percents.
Mine
Who do
is
we have
the-
left? Got a couple more people in here. I'm going to wait about 1 more minute, and then we're going to get going.
You know where I got the name Big D from? My great uncle. Every time I see him, he says, "What's up, Big D?"
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's where I got that name from. He's just started calling me that, and then he calls my little brother who's 6 Hot Shot, and then he'll call my other brother C-Mac because his name is Connor.
That's cool. I like that.
If Olivia was here and she wasn't one of the penguins, she'd probably be jealous.
Alrighty. I think that's all we're going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. Take your time. Don't rush. We're going to have this fire drill, and I'm going to be busy anyway, so just take your time. Work on these problems. Use any notes. It's all converting between fractions, decimals, and percents. So here we go.